Hi guys, I wasn't recording for a while, but I built something really cool, different than the Team Fortress 2 topic, but I always wanted to build something like this. This ebike computer with cool features. So basically I'm planning to build e-bike in future, I think in this year maybe. Not common e-bike, but more like a motorbike. And that's why I've made this computer first. This is Arduino based e-bike computer with OLED display 128 on 32 with one button and one diode here. It's called TSC, traction control system. So this is cool feature. I think not a lot of e-bikes have this feature, like traction control. When you press this button, the power mode is changed. It's saying comfort. And let's start from Eco Pro. It's saying TCS on, that means the traction control is enabled, and power 20%. In this mode, the throttle, because it will have the throttle and the passive assistant sensor, the throttle is inactive, the pedal sensor only works, and you have 20% of the power. It should at least work like that. I mean, I tested it, but not on e-bike yet, because I've built it in this week. And TCS, this is actually something interesting. As you can see, we have these two sensors here. These are optical sensors, I think. And I will put on the e-bike, on the wheels, disc like this. Not exactly like this, but with these spaces here and a lot bigger. And what it do, it's read the speed of each sensor. This is, let's say, this is front sensor, this is rear sensor, and obviously we have rear wheel drive with hub motor. So it's reading the speeds of each wheel, and it compared. It's simple algorithm which compare the speed of rear wheel to front wheel, and if rear wheel is higher, if speed of rear wheel is higher than the speed of the front wheel, it's cutting the power, it's cutting the throttle. Okay, I can show you right now. This is rear sensor, so if the disc moving higher, if the speed of the wheel of rear wheel is higher than the front wheel, and TCS is enabled, as you can see, this red LED is blinking and the relay is clicking, so that means it's cutting off the power. So if you accelerating, and your rear wheel is slipping, started to slip, it cutting the power, so the slip is corrected. Okay, move on to next mode. Let's move to comfort. On the comfort mode we have TCS enabled, power 50%, but the throttle still don't work. You can only use your pedals on your e-bike. And it works as Eco Pro, but you have more power. Okay, let's move on to sport. TCS is enabled. You have 100% power. The throttle work on this mode, so you can accelerate using your throttle. The traction control also work, so you can accelerate and wheel won't slip, because it will cut the power when it's slipping. And move on to Sport Plus. On Sport Plus you have TCS off, power 100%, and it just works like usual throttle. On this mode the traction control system don't work. This is just prototype. As you can see, I soldered it on proto board. It's quite big. The enclosure is also not the smallest one. It's a big chunk of plastic, obviously 3D printed, because you see behind my back P1S bamboo wrap. And I think it will be a really cool project to put on my e-bike, which I don't have yet. To steer the power, I've used optocoupler, I've used LED diode, white diode and photoresistor. And as you can see here, this black element, I've used heat shrink and these two elements to connect them together, to enclose them. And it's really simple. You can regulate using PWM signal the brightness of the diode, and the resistance of the photoresistor is changing, so you can steer the power on the throttle. As you can see, it already has a name, Zenith. I think it sounds cool, but if you have better ideas how could I name this project, you can comment below. Maybe I will choose something from the comments. By the way, if you would like to buy yourself some cool 3D models of Team Fortress 2 props, you can go on my website. Thanks. This is a bit off topic, because this is Arduino and electronics, and I usually record about the F2 models. As you can see above my head, I have a ton of them, but I also like making project like this. If you have any question, if you like it, ask in comments. Thanks for watching, stay creative, bye.